You. Hi, Dewan.
Hello.
So, we are at our top 10. Tell me how you're feeling.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little icky because I had to lie to a lot of people that I was working with, but I just found out that Maris and Corey know each other, and I also found out that Corey also knows Mackenzie. They played 2 games together, so I don't know. I just find it funny that everybody is so hurt that I lied to them. But at the end of the day, you guys are always going to prioritize each other over me. So I really don't understand what the problem is. I expected good game, but I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. I felt really close.
Sorry, keep talking.
I felt really. Hey, can we please turn this music down on the channel? I don't know if it's picking up.
It is picking it up. So,
Oh, wait. You're good.
okay, and we're back.
Yeah, I feel like they want to make me feel bad now because I lied. But at the end of the day, if you came in here with pre-existing relationships and you're not telling me, then you're lying as well. So like, I mean, it's like it seems a little one-sided right now. Right now, I'm planning on voting out Corey again because I already did. That also frees up Mackenzie a bit because I just found out that she knows him. So in order for her to stay more close to our side, he is probably the best option. Dion is a comp beast, so obviously we should be looking at him, but I feel like he's always going to be known for that. He's always going to have that title, so that's where I'm at right now.
And as we start looking towards the end of this game, you're at an early stage in the merge. What would it mean to you to get to the end of this game?
It would mean a lot to me. Actually, this is probably the best Survivor game I've ever played, the hardest Survivor game I've ever played, and the longest Survivor game I've ever played. It would be really rewarding, but again, a lot of people don't believe me when I say this, but I truly do come here for the relationships because like 95% of my friends in real life are from this community. I think winning is literally an added bonus. If I win, great. If I don't, that's fine too. So I would be very proud to make it to that point, but I mean, if I get there, awesome.
And who are some of those people you're excited to meet in the real world?
Pretty much all of them, maybe except for one person, but I'm not going to say their name on camera because it's just, yeah. But pretty much everybody. I mean, everybody has touched me in a way. We got a lot in common. Yeah.
Any final thoughts for our live studio audience?
I hope I make it out alive for those that are rooting for me. Yeah, and I hope I'm making everybody proud.
Thank you. Hey, Noah. So, you just played a hidden immunity idol at the last extinction. Tell us where your head's at.
These bitches trying to get me, but guess what? They didn't. So, fuck you. Um, yeah. So my head was, I try to play up my emotions, but what sucks is that I played Traders with Damaris, and in that game I played on her emotions and murdered her in the middle of the night. So she's already kind of aware of my bullshit and my antics. She knows I'm a friendly face, but she knows I'm also an emotional manipulator, which sucks for me right now. But right now we have a clear line in the sand. There are 2 names that are being floated out on our side, which is Dion and Corey. And so I think this will be a live tribal because I'm pretty sure the other side is going to vote for Dewan. And all 5 of us are going to vote for um, Corey. And when I mean all 5 of us, I mean me, Angela, um, Dewan, Mariah, and Jameson. And I don't know how we lost Mackenzie. We know that Mackenzie just told me that her and Corey have played 2 live games before, and Corey stabbed her in the back twice. So that's kind of very interesting for me. That her and I both have kind of kept that information away from each other. And as she told me that, literally we went dead on like no more game talk. So we're gonna see how this tribal is. So I would suggest you viewers at home go to your kitchen, pop some popcorn, grab your snack because this shit is about to hit the fan. We are no longer playing Survive Friends, bitch. We are out here. We're coming after each other. I just hope that whoever goes at the end of the day, like when we get out on the other side, we can still kind of find a way back to that friendships and the camaraderie that we just threw out the fucking window. So tune in. It's going to be really fucking interesting. And yeah, I'm just one last little shout out. Ariana Grande, if you are watching this, please, I just need 2 tickets to your sunrise show in Florida. I can be pit. Anywhere. I just need to be in that building because, girl, you decided to go through Ticketmaster and you know that they fucked everybody over. So, Ari, please, if you're watching, I just need 2 tickets. I love you. God is a woman. Yeah.
Oh my god, is that Ariana Grande in the chat? Hey there, Mariah.
Hey.
Wow, your first extinction vote as a merge tribe. Tell me what went down.
Okay, that's the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, not as I expected. I thought that Hugh told me that he had an idol. We even had a little code that I would kind of like wink if he needed to play it. But it turned out it was a partial truth, partial lie. He did have an idol. Apparently, it just expired yesterday. So didn't know that Corey had an idol. And then Noah did tell me he had an idol and played it. I think someone in our Sky River group, they had to tell Corey that we were going for him in order for him to play his idol. So we have a unreliable, I won't call him a snake or a rat. And so what's happening right now? I'm gonna vote Corey again because if he's connected to someone in my group, I think that's gonna be really interesting because they won't be able to react and be upset because they're supposed to be with us. So we'll see. But I think we need to know. We're not together. Do your thing.
Yeah, so as we start to look towards the end of this game, what would it mean to you to sit in the end?
To sit in the end. Okay. I have made a final 3, and I didn't show up for myself in that final 3. So it would mean that I would have an opportunity to show up for Mariah. That's been my whole thing. It is just me like saying it's okay to win. It's okay, and if you work for it, you can. Um, I think today is like my first really emotional day. Like losing that challenge. Well, not even losing it. That ball thing. I didn't hear. I totally thought she said something else, and it just. I think the weight of like knowing I'm still the oldest, and I've tried not to mention my age at all. It's definitely harder. Everything's getting harder for me. So I'm feeling vulnerable. Like I don't have the energy to compete. So I think part of what it would mean to me, I'm rambling, but part of what it would mean is that's another way of showing up for myself.
And what would re-energize you in the game?
An idol. An idol.
Well, we'll work on that, I guess.
Yeah, but I
We're
don't know
not.
anything about that,
Yeah.
Survive gods, do not give me an idol. I found out the idol that I found before was a really tough idol to find, based off of what I've heard, the way the others were hidden. So I feel like I can find things now. I think my narrative has been I can't find anything. Yeah, I can. So if there are more back at camp, I'm gonna look and believe that I can actually find another one.
Thank you, Mariah.
Actually, before I go, we were theorizing before. We're like, is it bad if we talk about our plans and like ruin what's about to happen in Tribal for the live viewers?
Oh, we want to know all
Oh,
the
I
T.
wanna know it all.
Jamesons. Bill, let's start there. What's happening?
I'm almost certain we're going to a live Tribal. This one's chaotic. We kind of drew tribal lines last time. We're the latest Sky Rippers. We're gonna take out the Bloodfang, and Dion, Corey, and Maris have been pitching to me that I'm gonna be voted out 6th or 7th if I stay with my tribe. I think they're right, but I'm struggling to see an alternate path for me at the moment. Out of the two biggest targets, Dion and Corey, I'm trying to take out Corey because Corey knows Maris and Corey knows Mackenzie. Those are two people who have expressed interest in working with me, and Corey is the biggest thing stopping them from fully working with me. I believe they're both more loyal to him than they are to me. So, I've talked to other people. I think I have the numbers to get out Corey, but it's going to be a live tribal, and it's probably going to be crazy.
So, who do you think will stand up first and start this live tribal?
Dion. Or Corey. But probably Dion. One of the two of them know that they were the options for the latest Sky Rippers tribe, and they're both fighters, so they're not going to go down without a fight.
So there are a lot of paths in these woods, and there's a lot of paths to the end of this game. So how are you going to make sure you pick the right trail?
That is the question, isn't it? I've recently come to learn that Angela is the only person besides me in this group who is not connected to anyone here. Because of that, I think I'm going to make her my number one, make her someone I can be completely honest with, and the two of us will try to find that path together.
If you had it your way and the live tribal goes according to your plan, who is getting snuffed?
Corey. Sorry, Corey. You're keeping the other people that I want to work with away from me.
Any final shout outs? Any more tea to drop for our live audience?
Nah, I need more time to think.
Well, we'll see you soon, Jameson. Hey there, Mackenzie. We are at the top 10, and you had a crazy first merge extinction. Tell me where your head's at.
Oh, my head is like so different from where it was at last round. So it seemed like it was gonna be between Corey, Dion, and Duan for this one, and I was gonna vote Dion, which I think I still plan on doing, but he seems really comfortable right now, so I feel like he might have something. And literally as we were walking out, Corey came up and told me that someone's spreading that we've played games before, that we have a prior connection. I'm assuming it's Maris because he's also played games with Maris. He has a connection with her. He was like, I think it was Emily. Okay, well, if it was Emily, then she would have thrown that out the round that she was going for me. Emily did not know that. She also said it was her first allergy. I don't know if she was lying or not, but it doesn't matter. I'm just annoyed because I feel like I saved Corey last round and he's like not giving me, he just like told me that came out, but I don't know if my name's being floated. I don't know if an idol is going to be played and then it's going to end up being me. Like they put the votes on me instead of DeWan.
So, with your brain spiraling, how do you ensure that your game doesn't spiral?
I don't know. I might try to talk to people at Tribal, try to make sure everyone's aligned. Mariah said she doesn't want to vote for Dion because she thinks that's an easy vote. That doesn't make sense to me. It's a split vote. It's not an easy vote. Why is it an easy vote? He could just keep going on and winning immunity. I think he's a threat, and I think we have the opportunity to take him out now. She wanted to go Maris.
So, any final tea to drop for our live audience before we send you to extinction?
No, just wish me good luck.
Good luck. So, Angela, it looks like you have a new accessory.
I do. Do you like it?
Yeah, tell us about it.
So we did a balance challenge, and surprisingly, I won. It's funny because when we did like the team challenge where we held the rope and like had spell immunity, I was supposed to sit that one out because I am not good at balancing. There was someone on my path who just wasn't feeling well, so I was like, I will do it. I just need to put the lie down, then walk back and stay. Do not give me anything else. So when I saw the beans out there, I was like, I'll try, but I'm cooked. I don't know if any of y'all noticed, but when they were announcing everybody who dropped at the final edge, I was under the impression it was only going to be teammates, and the list kept going. And I heard it was like the final three, and then Mackenzie dropped, and just me and Eric. I was like, me and Eric were the worst in our tribes with balance. So I was like, it's funny that it was us who made it.
Well, congratulations. When you were coming over here, you were talking on the golf cart. You seem to have some tea for us. What's going on?
So this is exhausting. I expected that, but not to this level. I feel like in the beginning, I was just always like with the minority, and then I got voted out because of the twist. I think I would have lasted a little longer if that twist didn't happen, but I don't think I would have made it this far. I didn't have any like super strong connections that had enough power to keep me in. But I came back. And I came back, and I think there was a pretty decent 5-5 split, and me being the person to come back, and everybody wanted to talk to me. People who I knew were against me since the beginning were like super interested in me. People who never showed interest in working with me just all of a sudden wanted to work with me. So there's a group I very much don't trust. I've aligned myself with the people I trust the most right now, and when I say trust the most, that trust is not strong. So I'm doing what I need to do for now, but I'm also thinking like, how do I move forward? Because I don't want to be on the bottom of the pecking order once like we get the other side out.
So, you mentioned being exhausted. How are you going to make sure you don't fall asleep at the wheel?
I am just gonna push through. I've done it with jobs before, I could do it with this. I think there's like enough exciting things happening with this, so I'm exhausted, but I need to stay alert. And I think all the twists and crazy ways we turn keep me alert enough.
Anything you want to alert our live audience about?
I am doing my best, and I hope I survive. So.
Sounds good. Good luck, Angela. Hello, Eric.
Hello.
Wow. So this merge was off to a crazy start. Please tell us what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, we were going in with 5 and 5 and 1, and I knew last vote was way too easy. I had a feeling something was going on, but I didn't really know to what caliber. No idea that Noah had an idol. No idea that Corey had an idol. And then honestly, when I saw like that there was one vote left and it was the next person voted out or extinction or whatever, I was like, it's probably gonna be me. And I'm glad it wasn't me. But yeah, it was just a complete mess. I think everyone was blindsided in some shape or form.
So, when you're blindsided, how are you going to ensure that you can find your way at the next vote?
So, number one, I don't want to go down with the sinking ship. So, if the people who I voted with last time, if it's not working out, then I need to find other options. So it's really just kind of ensuring the other people that, like, when they're ready to make a move, I'm here for it. The biggest issue is right now is I can kind of read between the lines. They're all making it very transparent as to what the votes are, and that's not something you do in like these type of games. They're all like pulling me aside, making me feel safe. Oh, I've never heard your name. Oh, after this round, we can talk as if I'm going to be here next round. These are all the things that you say to people when you don't want them to play an advantage, play an idol. They want me to feel safe. They want me to feel secure, so I don't play something. I can read right through it, and I don't know. If I'm wrong and they're genuine, then great. Maybe I actually have a chance to further myself in this game, and I'm not going to give up, and I'm going to pursue the best I possibly can, so I'm going to buy into it. But if I do go, I want to make it very clear, this is not a blind side, because I'm expecting to go based off of their reactions. Yeah.
Yeah, when we are drawing lines in the sand, how are you going to ensure you end up on the right side? It sounds like there's a lot going on right now.
Well, I'm on the wrong side, so clearly I don't know how to be on the right side. I think, like, to be on the right side, you have to do a lot of manipulation and a lot of lying. At this point, I'm just gonna tell people what they want to hear, try to, show them that there's value of me to their game, and hopefully that they want to pull me in the event that I'm still here. But like I said, right now, I think that's going to be really tough. Honestly, I prefer playing on the bottom. I like playing in the minority because it makes the game more interesting. And when I do get voted off, I don't feel like betrayed. I'd like to have more fun on the bottom. And I think playing on the bottom, like, others see that. And as long as there's like a group of 6, there's going to be cracks within it at all times, and somebody's going to want to pull me in at some point. But if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. I'm so proud of the way I played, and yeah.
Thank you, Eric. Any final thoughts?
No, but if I do go, I hope there's real cheeseburgers in Ponderosa.
Hey, Maris.
Hey.
So the last vote was absolutely crazy, and it sounds like there were some traitors amongst you.
Oh, traitors, big time. A lot of people were told about Noah's idol. I was not one of them. Dewan, who told me he was my number one, and who told me he would tell me everything in this game, purposely kept that information from me. So I'm not working with Dewan anymore. However, I do think, unfortunately, I am now in a group that is in the minority. And that group includes like Eric, Corey, and Dion. Maybe Kenzie. All of the people who did not lie to me about the idol last time. I think unless something really bananas happens, Dion's going home right now, and I need to just jump ship and vote that way. I don't want to do it. I think it puts me in a position to stay on the bottom and be picked off in 2 rounds, but I really, really tried and I didn't get anyone to flip. So hopefully I can sneak a move in later on and work my way back to a more stable position.
So as you jump off the ship, how are you going to ensure that you are swimming strong?
What a good question. After this, I still need to work up the rest of my relationships in the group. I need to strengthen some relationships with Jameson, strengthen relationships with Mackenzie. I think they're really willing to work with me. They're just scared to flip right now. I think Mariah's in a position of power, so I would like to work with her as well. I think also some other players are playing scared, and I need to really spread that information around and remind people that that will take a seat from them at the final 3.
And what would it mean to you to get towards that end of the game?
Oh, it would mean a lot. I think I've been working really, really hard in this game. I've been working to develop stable relationships. I hate that this split right now is Old Camp Bell versus Old Camp Dig Dug, especially because I began on Dig Dug and was forcibly and without my will swapped to Camp Bell, and am now being looped in with Camp Bell. I don't think that's fair. No one gave me a chance to choose a side, so hopefully I can use that as leverage to move forward.
And as you're hoping, what are you hoping for tonight?
What am I hoping for tonight? I'm hoping Dion can really pull something off and we can maintain majority here or regain majority here. If not, I'm hoping that my vote for Dion helps solidify trust with others.
Any final shout outs for our live audience?
Yeah, shout out to my Milwaukee rep crew. I hope you're enjoying the Brewers game today. Go Brewers.
Thanks, Maris.
Thanks.
Hey, Corey, Mr. Popular Last Extinction. Tell us what happened.
Well, Kenzie did tip me off that it was gonna be me, and I played my idol. So and then, but I don't want to talk about that because there's definitely still tribal lines. For those of you out there and like people following each individual person, just to let you know, everything came out, all the pre-existing relationships, like people know about me and Kenzie and Maris. I know about Dewan, everyone knows about Eric and Dewan, everyone knows about, like, everyone knows everything, basically. And I don't know if that's playing into a factor, but there's still tribal lines. The other tribe basically gonna eat us alive right now, is my understanding. It's either between me and Dion, so I don't know what's about to happen.
With everything out on the table, what can you do to flip it?
So we tried to do Dewan and tell James, which is true, like, just because I know people here doesn't mean I'm going to work with them constantly. We told Jameson, like, if you go with the other side, that group is going to cut him at 4 or 6. We said, hey, and I mean this, Jameson, I will take you to the end. I will do that because you and I had the same story. If I go, you're going to go next. It's vice versa. All these big threats, you're next. So, like, we try to get him to flip.
I don't think it's gonna happen. The way he was looking at me and his body language, I was like, dude, I'm going. I know, I can read your language. So I don't think he's flipping, but maybe he'll become a live tribal, and we'll see.
If it did become a live tribal, what are you going to do?
I will call everyone out on their shit, I guess, and just let them know, like, hey, don't use that against me. You're playing the same game, and you know people like Dawan and Mariah. Like Mariah knows Kenzie. Like all these people know other two. Like I don't know why people are holding against like this group and that tribal line, but yeah, I just will try to just cause as much chaos as possible.
And in all of that chaos, what can the audience expect?
Hopefully a flip. Hopefully some sense like clicks with people and they flip. But if not, then it's just gonna be a steamroll to the end with a specific group, a specific boring group.
Thanks, Corey. Any final thoughts?
No. Thanks.
Sounds good. Thank you. Hey, Dia. Hey, Dion. So, last time I saw you, you had a very beautiful necklace on. This time without the necklace. How are you feeling?
I've been told by multiple people that it's going to be me. So, not feeling great.
And what are you doing to ensure that it's not you?
I don't know if that's even the play right now. The only thing that can save me is if it's a bluff. And they're trying to go after someone and try to get rid of an idol that's in play. I've even had my allies come up to me and say that the numbers aren't there and they won't be voting with me. I have heard that it will either be Corey or myself. We tried to mention Dewan's name, and now last time I mentioned that Dewan was in a 3 with myself and Eric, but Dewan's playing their own game. It seems that everybody else who's in pre-existing relationships are actually looking out for each other. Dewan couldn't do the same for me, and like, you know what, maybe outside stuff shouldn't influence what's going on in the game, and I think that everybody should be enlightened as to what exists outside of the game in the game, so that those people who aren't connected have a little more information. So with that said, we'll see how Tribal Council goes.
Do you think the enlightenment about people's connections will light your way to safety or see your light extinguished?
Very well, it could extinguish my light, but at this point, I'd rather say something than go out saying nothing.
And what are you gonna say? What can the audience expect?
I mean, they already know. They're talking about it in the chats. These people are connected because of the Caucus Challenge. Those people are connected because they were on a Big Brother game together. Those people were on a Survivor game together. So let's just like let everybody know all the information, and that can all be out in the open.
Yep, all the LRG's tea is being spilled.
Oh yeah.
So, audience, make sure you tune in for the next extinction. Dion, you have any final things for them?
It's been a pleasure, and if I happen to be here after this vote, wish me luck.
Good luck. Thanks, Dion.
Thank you.